Hello everyone, this is MMA Godspeed with another fight prediction video between Magny and Carlos Prates. Now for this fight, I'm going to go with Carlos Prates. And this is a medium confidence pick. And the reason I'm picking Carlos Prates is due to his elite striking skills and also that he's been on a very nice winning streak within the UFC welterweight division. He's knocking out his past 9 opponents, and all within round 1 or round 2. Also, not to mention, he's part of the hottest UFC Brazilian fighting gym right now, which is the Fighting Nerds. And they also been on a tear within the UFC division. So, like the Fighting Nerds, they have extremely well team, and they game plan every fight to every single detail. And I think for this fight, Carlos Prates is going to be extremely well prepared. All right, so let's quickly take a look at the stats between these two fighters. So starting off with the physical attributes, Magny is the taller fighter at 6 feet 3 inches. So he's got a 2-inch height advantage and also a 2-inch reach advantage compared to Carlos Prates. And not to mention, he's also the OG veteran within the UFC welterweight division, and he's fought some very elite fighters, such as Gary Machado and also Michael Morales. So he's been through those wars against elite fighters. Now, if we take a look at the striking stats, so this is where Carlos Prates really shine because he's got 4.7 strikes landed per minute on his opponents compared to Magny's 3.4. Also got he's got a very good striking accuracy at 57%. But the stat that really kind of concerned me here is strikes absorbed per minute for Carlos Prates at 5. And this stat is kind of skewed due to his last fight with Terry Giles. Terry Giles landed a lot of strikes on Carlos Prates, but Carlos Prates in the end was still able to knock Terry Giles out within the first round. Now, if we take a look at the grappling department, this is where Magny has an advantage. He's taking down his opponents 2.2 takedowns every 15 minutes, where grappling and takedown game is really not Carlos Prates' skill sets. But Carlos Prates do have a very good takedown defense at 80%. So currently, the odds maker is saying that Carlos Prates is going to absolutely dominate Magny. And also the odds for Carlos Prates right now is at a minus 700, which I think is kind of ludicrous because Magny is no joke. He is definitely a step up against Carlos Prates' previous opponent. I mean, Magny has a lot of experience, and he's also got, a height advantage and reach advantage, which I think that, he's really going to try to leverage here in this fight. Now, Carlos Prates, again, he's part of the Fighting Nerds. The Fighting Nerds has a very good team in terms of coming up with a very good game plan, and they know Magny is going to try to take Carlos Prates down and try to use his bigger size advantage. But for this fight, I think that Carlos Prates, he's going to try to close the distance with Magny and try to really knock Magny out. And I think he's probably going to knock Magny out within round 2. And I think overall this fight is going to be a lot closer than what people are thinking. So I'm still going to go with Carlos Prates here. I think that Carlos Prates is on a very nice win streak. And his confidence is sky high right now, especially with the game planning from the Fighting Nerds. But let me know what you guys think, though. Do you guys think that Magny is going to pull out this surprising upset against Carlos Prates, or if Carlos Prates is going to absolutely tear apart Magny? So please write it down in this comment section. Also, if you like my videos, please give it a thumbs up. And also subscribe to my videos for future fight predictions.